The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show. The Hauraki Big Show. With Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this wet and moist Wednesday afternoon. It is the 19th of November 2025, and you, my friends, as always, listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Yeah.
G'day, Mogi, you stallion, wearing your tidy whitey. I think that's my favourite.
Oh, yeah, it's a bloody ripper, isn't it? Can I just say it's grouse to see you?
Yeah, thanks, man.
You mad dog, you sick son of a bee. And what a day it is today. Of course, we've got Metallica tonight.
I am fizzing.
Actually, if anyone listening right now is on their way to Metallica,
Yes.
Yeah,
give
let
us
us
a text
know.
on 3483.
It's a hell of a show they got planned out there. I've seen them twice before and looking forward to getting out there again. I am absolutely frothing it, big dog.
You
Frothing
going?
it hard. Yeah, man. Would have
Far
missed it.
out, man.
Would have missed it.
Are you not going, Keyzie?
I'm not going, mate. I've seen them before as well. Second best concert I've ever been to.
Yeah, you don't want to go again then.
And actually, someone last night messaged me on Instagram, a listener, I guess, named Ashley, and said, "Hey, Keyzie, I've got 4 tickets, but I only need 3 if you want to come to Metallica."
Yeah, they
Really
asked.
appreciate
They
that.
asked Pugs first, and then they went to me second. I'm actually obviously already got my tickets to the pit, and then they've come to you last.
How do you know that was a? How do you know that was the order?
That was the what?
The order.
Because I saw the text messages as screenshots from Pugs. Look, Keyzie, I didn't come out for a fight, mate.
Yeah, man. Because he texted me first, I think.
Did you put him onto Pugs?
And I said,
It was
mate,
a message on Instagram.
I'm already going, fella. So, but thank you anyway. Maybe have a little chat to Pugson.
Yeah.
Right, so it's 4th.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's all good, man. Are you taking the ticket?
Oh, no, I might tell him I've changed my mind. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Metallica, we've got some major news coming up
Oh,
next.
we do.
Hey, but in the meantime, Mogi, what's coming up on the show today?
What's happening on The Big Show with old Mogi?
Well, we've got a bloody huge show today, I can tell you that. We've got more and more of our fantastic competitions that you'll be able to enter. I don't want to give away too much details around that. We've got some news around Metallica as well.
Yes.
Huge news.
Can I just say it's huge news?
Yes.
Huge
So you want to
news.
stick around. We're not going to piss you around here. This is massive, massive news for us and also for you, the listeners, as well. And next up, of course, old Keyzie the mad dog. He's got a bone to pick.
In the meantime, Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh, okay.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Filter there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. And boy, oh boy, New Zealand, do we have news for you.
This is breaking news.
Bloody exciting stuff, of course, with Metallica in the country. Everybody's... It's the hottest ticket in town. And also, the no vacancy sign has gone up on Auckland accommodation. There are no spare beds in Auckland.
Yeah,
not a one. So if you're thinking about popping up here for a little weekend away, you can forget about it. Stay home. And what's really exciting for us is we have managed to secure an interview with Metallica. We've been told that the entire band will be coming in for a chat just after 5 o'clock, which is bloody exciting for us. It may be that, I'd imagine 1 or 2 of them possibly can't make it, but huge news for us. An absolutely massive get, and really thrilled at the opportunity to be able to talk to those guys.
Sorry, they're coming in.
They're coming
Yeah,
in.
look, I've been doing radio a long time, fellas.
Yeah.
Some good radio, some bad radio. But this has to be the highlight of my career. And I'm going to be right up front about this. I'm shitting myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, how often do you get the chance to interview Metallica?
Well, I mean, that's obviously a dream come true. They're the biggest metal band in the world, I would say. All of them are just... all 4 of them are coming in.
Well, that's what we've been told, and no, it's potential that will change. But yes, we've been told Metallica is coming in. So
even just one of them, even just Kirk Hammett, it's his birthday today, by the way.
Is it?
Oh wow, how good!
We could say happy birthday. We could sing that to him.
Yeah, and we've had some big interviews before. Obviously, Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age, Dave Dobbin, So there's been some monsters, but this will absolutely take the cake. So in short, stick around. We have got it's going to be absolutely huge when they come in.
Why have I not heard about this until now? I'm freaking out.
Well, because we were aware of the fact that you haven't been sleeping very well lately,
That's right.
Keyzie, and the last thing you needed last night was to find out that Metallica was coming into the studio, because I know what you're like. You get very angsty and anxious about big stars, and so we thought it's best to just let you sit for a while and then just dump it on your lap.
We can't have you coming in on the day of a Metallica interview in one of your hooah moods.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in a hooah of a mood now because Kirk Hammett, James Hetfield, Lars Ulrich, and what's the bass guitarist, guys?
You know him.
Rob Trujillo.
Oh, God, this is going to be a disaster.
Shit, I don't even know his name, and they're coming in for an interview. What time are they here?
After 5.
Okay, I've got just under an hour to prep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Well, just don't panic, Keyzie. Just be yourself. They're just human beings, man.
I know, but they're not. They're rock gods.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're rock gods, but they're just human beings.
Okay,
maybe it'd be better if you just sit this one out, Keyzie.
No. Okay, I've got. What about if I go? Oh, how did you come up with the name Metallica?
You're already, honestly, you're giving me the.
Yeah,
you're giving me the ick.
You're giving me anxiety, and I was totally fine about it before then.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, Faith No More there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. How are you feeling, Keyzie?
Well, I mean, obviously I'm freaking out because you guys have just dropped the bomb on me that all 4 members of Metallica are coming in for an interview just after 5 o'clock here on the Big Show. Some warning would have been nice, but I've got 10 years experience as a reporter, so I've thrown together some questions. I think I'm going to be sweet. For example, I said in the last break, how did they come up with the name Metallica?
Yeah, we don't want to know that.
No, I'm not interested in that.
No.
Really? I think that's pretty interesting.
Nobody cares about that,
I mean,
man. They've been around for 40 years. I mean, how many times have they been asked that? Just Google it.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
They're a metal band. They call themselves Metallica. Whoop-de-doo.
Okay. Wow, been a while since you guys were last in New Zealand. Are you having a nice time?
I think that's good stuff. Like, if you can say, how you finding New Zealand?
What do you
love New Zealand?
Get them to compliment our country.
Yeah. About how amazing it is and how much they love being here. That'll be good, Keyzie.
Okay, maybe I'll start with that one.
That's really good.
Okay. Well, hey.
Well, I mean, you won't start with anything. I'll be starting.
Yeah.
All right. What are you going to start with?
You just chip in every now and then. It would be my preference.
Well, what are you starting with? I need to know what you're starting with so I know how to sort of slam dunk the alley-oop.
It's a surprise, Keyzie.
Well, something about James Hetfield being an alcoholic.
Yeah, it'll be something like that.
Well, are you sure that's how we want to start it? Because, I mean, that's something we can maybe work towards.
It'll be something like Hetty, one day at a time, is it, buddy?
Right.
Yeah.
And then what if we then go, hey, old Mogie's on the wagon at the moment?
Oh, yeah, good. But I said, but you could twist my arm, James.
Yeah, I mean, he's not, you know what Mogie's like. He's on and off the bastard all the time.
Okay, so that's what we're going to open with?
Yes.
All right, well, I might leave you guys to do that bit.
Yeah.
And then once you've got all the good oil there, I'll probably bring Kirk Hammett in and I'll say, hey, Kirk.
Do people want to hear from Kirk? I was thinking about that and I sort of feel like it's the James Hetfield and the Lars Ulrich show, isn't it?
Well, I think so,
I think any member of Metallica is amazing.
Not Rob Torello, though.
But Kirk Hammett, he's the riffs that he's out there shredding.
Yeah.
He's the backbone.
I mean, you want to hear his riffs, but do we want to hear his opinions?
Yes, and also I've heard he's a terrible interview. So if we can just ignore him, I think that's probably the way to go. And you won't need to bring him in. He will already be in here.
But when I say bring him in, I mean audio-wise.
Actually, what I'm concerned about at this point is the microphone situation.
There's a lack of microphones.
Yeah, could you...
Well, we've only got 3 microphones in here. So the only way it's really going to work is if they have one microphone and take turns, which means somebody's going to have to give up their microphone.
Yeah, right. So I guess that's going to be an awkward convo. How do we decide that? I mean, it's probably going to be... because Jase is the anchor.
Yeah, and I'm the one that organised the interview.
And I'm running the desk.
Oh, you can still run the desk.
Well, just out in Studio B.
The desk is in here, Jase.
Well, that's right, because does that microphone... Yeah, that microphone moves away from your mouth. So we can line that up. That'll be sweet. Okay, well, that's sorted.
Yeah, okay. No good.
But any questions you've got, Keyzie, just write them down.
And we'll see if we can fit them in.
Oh, yeah, there was one question I wouldn't mind you guys asking. What's it like dealing with guys that have got massive egos? Could you ask that for me?
Yep.
Or
massive.
How do you deal with some members of the group being assholes sometimes.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Jed there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. God. Tell you what, boys, I'm fizzing about this interview. I really am.
Yep.
What, Metallica coming in live,
Yes.
all 4 members?
Yeah.
Because I want to know, the other thing with them is that I want to know is like, why is the quality of the music fallen off so badly
Yeah.
over these last few albums?
It's been terrible.
Well,
Because
no, it
really
hasn't.
good, obviously, like you've got the early ones, Master of Puppets, Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All, Into Black,
And Justice for All?
and Justice for All, unbelievable, 1987, the first album that I started listening to. And then you got into Load and Reload, we
I like
started going
Load.
mainstream. I know,
Yeah.
that's your sort of wheelhouse.
Yeah.
But then we've just completely gone off a cliff after that.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I don't
agree.
know if we should insult Metallica.
Well, it's not
because-
an insult.
No,
it's just a question. When did you stop caring
About your music.
Yeah,
Well, I mean-
about what the fans think about the music.
Well, like,
Yeah.
I know, like Death Magnetic, for example,
Yeah.
which came out like 2009,
One
maybe.
good song on it.
No, I love the whole album.
Yeah, I know, but you're in the minority, aren't you? Because none of those songs charted. The album peaked at number 32, just all around.
But as a fan of Metallica,
But
Oh, yeah.
fellas,
Loved it.
let's just hold this off until we get to them, eh? We'll drop it on them.
well, look, if this is the questions, this is the line of questioning you guys are going to run with. I don't know if I want to be here for the interview.
Well, yeah, but you'll still run the desk.
Yeah,
nah.
yeah. I mean, you don't need to be here. Just run the desk.
Yeah.
Well,
But
what-
I think we want to ask some questions that Metallica haven't been asked before, and I think they've got a responsibility to us, the fans, because I've always loved them, but now I find I have to defend myself when I say that I am a fan because of these recent albums.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, every great band, I didn't really rate Pearl Jam's last album.
Excuse me.
You what?
Well,
And
every
here's
band
here's
falls
the
off
thing.
at some stage.
It's my feeling that our fans out there would want us to ask the tough questions.
Right.
I look, it's scary, Keyzie, I admit it, but I'm not going to back off and saying that they have, as Mogi has said, fallen off a cliff.
But they've come to New Zealand and sold out our biggest stadium.
Yeah, that's
Like,
right.
do we
But just
need to-
one.
Well, you used the word sold out there, and this is what I'm going to talk to them about. Have you fellas sold out in terms of your music?
Exactly. Because they've sold out one stadium, but didn't Jelly Roll come here and sell it out 3 times? And this is what I'm saying.
Who the hell's Jelly Roll?
Exactly.
Right. Well, because I was just going to ask, obviously I'm not part of the interview anymore, but I was just going to ask them like what they were having for dinner tonight and stuff before the concert.
Just on the Metallica, and you mentioned, Mogi, that all the rooms have been sold out.
Yeah.
The hotels. I've got a spare room at my house, if anyone's interested in staying there. Look, $1,500 for the night.
What, dollars?
Yeah, $1,500.
Bring your own sheets.
Bring your own sheets.
Right, okay, so laundry
So
not
just
included.
text through on 3483 if you're interested in that, and I'll get in touch with you.
Right, your house is miles away from the stadium though, is that an issue?
Not at all, Keyzie.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Smashing Pumpkins there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. But right now it's time for What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
Fellas, I just watched another episode of the show Down Cemetery Road with Emma Thompson, but I'm not going to talk about it until I've finished the whole series.
Okay.
All right? We're just going to leave it there, all right?
Yeah.
Fellas, I watched the show last night. You'll recall yesterday my wife and I were watching Love It or List It
Oh,
in New
yeah,
Zealand.
the second half of that show.
But then my wife was quite tired. So
Was
we,
that the New Zealand version?
the New Zealand version?
Right, okay.
My wife was quite tired, so we cut it in half. We watched the second half last night. All right. This couple selling a house on the North Shore, Greenhithe,
Yes.
and the North Shore of Auckland.
Was filming there just the other day.
You're joking.
No.
Okay, so here's what happens. They show their house. They've been in there for 18 years. It's a bit sort of bitsy. Things are all over the place, not big enough. So they come in. Alex, who's the female presenter, she then renovates the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then Paul Glover, actor / real estate agent, he takes them away, shows them 3 houses that they could possibly buy instead of staying in that house. And
Yes.
basically, they then have to choose at the end, are they going to stay in their house now that it's renoed or move? For the first time ever, they chose list it, which means we're going to sell our house. It was like, wow, that's huge. And then the credits rolled. And my wife was like, well, did they sell their house? Did they
Right.
buy a new house? They showed them looking through 3 houses. They loved one of them. Did they buy that house? No closure whatsoever.
Right.
So my wife goes on like a bit of a snooping run in the internet there, fires up the internet, has a look in, finds the third house, the one they said they loved, finds that. It has no recent sales history.
Right.
It is an Airbnb.
You are kidding me.
I think the TV show,
It's a scam.
I think they just hired an Airbnb and pretended it was a house for sale.
Right.
But I have no proof.
Yeah.
I have no proof because we couldn't find the exact address to check, like, did this, you know?
Well, this actually happened with another show, another real estate show.
Yeah.
And people were fuming because they recognised that it was the house of one of the people in the production company.
You're joking.
And it was also a house that was not for sale.
Right.
And that they were just taking people through it. And it was complete bullshit.
Well, look, now I have no, we couldn't find the exact address so we could look it up and see if it was sold in the last 12 months. But I was like, first of all, I didn't get any closure from the episode.
Yeah.
And then we find that house looks exactly the same on Airbnb.
Yeah.
Drama.
Look, just on that front, because I'm a big fan of A Place in the Sun, Move to the Country, etc., kind of along the same lines of people buying property. And the amount of times they end the episode, and my wife and I are like, well, did they buy the place or not?
Yeah.
Did they get the place?
Yes.
And
Even
it's like they just chop it off and it's like, well, what was the point of that? I don't even know what happened to them.
Like even a voiceover at the end saying, oh, Bob and Lynette,
Thank you.
Yes.
they sold their house and
Yeah.
they're now living in blah, blah, blah. Nothing.
It's suspicious, isn't it?
I was fuming.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I have no proof.
It's
but
a disgrace.
Well, look, we should get Paul Glover on. He's an actor.
Yes.
We've acted with him before, Jase. We should get him on and get him to answer these questions.
But then he won't.
It's bullshit.
He will not want to come on.
Oh,
and,
he'll hate it.
you know,
He'll
especially-
probably hang up.
But again, it's the big show asking the hard questions,
Yes.
Keyzie.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
Actually, if we get Paul on, there's probably not enough microphones. So, Mike, we might need you to step down if that's all good.
Yeah, it sounds good.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Fleetwood Mac there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. Now, plenty going on after 5 o'clock. Metallica coming in. Keyzie's got a bone to pick.
Hang on, so Metallica definitely coming in because I haven't heard anything from anyone about this.
Well,
What are
why
you meant
would
to
you?
hear?
Well, I mean, usually pugs would be coming in like, hey, guys, they're 10 minutes away. You know, we haven't heard anything.
Yeah, but we're having to record in a separate studio, so he's on the other side of the building. So that's what that is.
Yeah.
And they're probably not 10 minutes away.
Just
Right.
chill,
Okay, I
Keyzie.
Chill, Winston.
Come
Lockstock.
on, man.
No, well, that's racist.
Oh,
See,
okay.
they
What?
went from lock, stock, and 2 smoking barrels,
Yeah.
quote, to racist.
Racism alert. Racism alert.
Okay, so I just don't want to promise that Metallica's coming in and then they're not delivering.
Well, of course not. And also, this is what I'm really looking forward to, too, after 5 o'clock. Mogi walks to work.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you are getting through your hump day tickety-boo. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Crave-worthy street food freshly made with Reburger.
Reburger here, get your Reburger, folks. You got beef, chicken, vegan, and vegetarian options. Yum, 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 yum. Reburger, get your Reburger, yum.
If you've just joined us, huge news. Metallica, all 4 members coming into the studio for an in-person interview.
Yes.
A huge get. Even getting, a peripheral member of the band on a bloody phone call would be a huge ask.
Yes.
Because they've sold out. They don't need to do any publicity.
Oh,
but-
no, they've still got a few tickets left.
Really?
Yeah, there's still a few tickets
couple.
left, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. So that's why they're coming in. Okay.
To
that makes-
promo it, yeah.
Right.
And apparently, and I'm not being silly here, they do know about us because obviously their publicist has a look at everyone that wants to have a chat with them.
That's right.
They love our work, apparently, so it should be a lot of fun.
Metallica like the Big Show.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, yes. I know it sounds crazy.
Because you remember that photo when we did the Black Clash earlier this year, Keyzie, and the country, the nation saw those massive nips of yours. Well, those reels went viral. And so at the time, Kirk Hammer actually liked that reel.
Kirk Hammett
Yeah.
likes my meat
The
patty
guitar-
nips.
well, he thought it was funny or it
And
connected him
because
with
of
him the
that,
same way.
one of the biggest rock stars in the world came in and has agreed to have a chat with us.
And just on reels, now that I think about it, your nips are very much like reels, aren't they?
See, Jase, you're thinking of old-fashioned film
Okay,
reels,
yeah.
aren't you? We're talking about social media, but yes, man, very good observation. So they're in next, or
No.
I haven't heard from Bugs yet, but
Yeah,
I
no,
think
I'm-
we'll probably get a call when they're 10 minutes out or whatever. So
Yeah,
it's
right, okay,
before,
so
20
6.
past, maybe.
before
Yeah.
6? Okay, promise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Metallica there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. Now, fellas, I want to chat to you about something that's been genuinely bugging me. And
Has it been bugging you?
yes, Keyzie, it has.
bugging me.
And it's this, and I want to get your view on it, because I'm really struggling with whether or not I'm a terrible person.
yeah.
Right, well, we can help you there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's shorten it up.
Coming up very shortly, my youngest daughter, my baby, is about to sit her practical test for her license.
Driver's license.
Restricted?
Drivers,
Yeah.
restricted.
Oh, wow, okay.
And I've been struggling with the thought and feeling really bad about it, that there's a secret part of me that wants her to fail.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, really?
You know what? Because there's a part of me that's like the idea of my baby driving off on her own in one of our cars terrifies me.
Yeah, babies are terrible drivers.
And so I'm like,
She's-
does that make me a terrible
Well, hang
person?
on.
Are they letting babies drive?
Is she a
They
baby? Well, is she
She's not a baby. She's of age in terms of her driving.
So
Ah,
she's,
yeah.
okay, so how old is she?
She's 17.
You can't be a
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Because I thought she
But
was a
I'm
baby.
terrified of it, and so there's a secret part of me that's actually going, I kind of hope she fails.
Because she couldn't reach the pedals and see
If she
over the
was a
steering
baby.
wheel if she was a baby.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
babies
well-
can barely even hold their own head up, let
That's
alone
true.
drive around in a Mazda hatchback.
and reach the indicators and stuff.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have worked.
Well, and also, they'll be sucking up breast milk all the time too,
Oh.
and you can't be spewing up breast milk if you're trying to drive at
And
the
also,
same
they
time.
have to sit in a baby seat.
Yeah,
A
that's
What's
right.
it called? A booster
And
seat.
that's
Booster,
only allowed
yes.
in the back seat.
So they have to drive. She
No,
has to
no
drive.
worry. No wonder you're worried, Jace. It sounds like a
Well,
shocking
also,
idea.
if that is the situation, she probably will fail. Because
Right,
if the
okay.
driving
Oh,
test
yeah.
person shows up and she's sitting in a booster seat in the back seat, throwing up buzzy milk all over herself,
Yeah.
then, I mean, that's an instant fail.
Won't she be failed on site? Yeah. You should be sweet.
You reckon?
Yeah, yeah. Did she pass her learner's test?
Yeah, 100%.
Really? She
Yeah,
got all
yeah.
the questions right?
All the questions right. And she did it in like 3 minutes.
Right.
Wow.
Okay.
Because that's
Yeah.
on the screens now, isn't it? It's on the screens. You
Yeah,
just push
yeah,
the button like
yeah.
a multi-choice.
Well,
Yes.
I think if you go in and just say, hey, I don't think my daughter should be taking this test because she's a baby.
Oh, no, I don't want to interfere that much,
No.
but I think you're right. Once they see her in the booster seat in the back there and she's got, buzzy milk all over her chest, they probably will go, oh, hang on.
and stinking of shite.
That's a baby. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's the other thing, too. I mean, what if she shits herself?
Oh, it's a tough one, Jace, man. I'm sure.
Oh, you've made me feel better about it, actually.
yeah,
fellas.
you'll be
Thanks for
fine,
that.
man.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Because if she was a teenager, like 17 or something, then
Yeah.
I'd be like, stop being so controlling. But
Yeah.
if she's
yeah.
a baby,
You got to step in there, man.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Foo Fighters there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. Now, yesterday was a sensational day in the Big Show with old 10-speed Mogi buying a new bicycle, which he consequently rode into the radio studio yesterday. Caused a bit of an internet sensation there, Mogi.
Oh, did it?
All your photos there.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, people loved it, mate. Old 10-speed Mogi.
Well, I know Jeremy Wells has seen it today. He was absolutely frothing
Yes.
that bike. He's very, very excited about it. Of course, he went into great boring detail about the history of the bike, etc., etc. But, of course, it was left here overnight because last night when the show finished, it was fair pissing down.
Yes.
which is funny, right? First day with a bicycle and there's an atmospheric river.
An atmospheric river, and I had to take an Uber home.
Yeah, cool.
And then today I thought, I'll take an Uber to work. And then I thought, you know what I'll do? I'm actually going to walk to work. Now, as you know, I hate walking if I can avoid it at all. But I thought, oh, bugger it, it's not far. It's about a 15 or 20-minute walk. I'll
That's
give
a
it a
great
crack.
distance.
It was a good distance, Keith.
Good for the prostate.
Thank you. My prostate felt amazing. Really good.
You don't need to tell me that. Felt
What?
fine to me.
So anyway, as I was walking along there, what I was surprised by was I was actually enjoying the walk because I got to get a feel for the neighbourhood that you can't get when you're sitting inside the confines of a vehicle.
Agreed.
I was not engaged in focusing entirely on the road as a driver of a car or staring at my phone if I was a passenger in an Uber. I was actually looking at houses. I got to see things in a different way. There were shops that I saw that I'd never seen before. There is a storage facility up the road from us where you can store, obviously, all your furniture and wines and things, apparently, your high-class wines. They've built a tasting room as part of the storage facility, this beautiful wine lounge so that you can take your wine out of storage and drink it in the super flash.
How good.
But I would never have seen that.
No.
There's cosmetic surgery places. There's places where I can go and get my hair hat done, Keyzie.
Oh, wow.
You can go and get hair transplants done, so I'll be knocking on the door and going in there. There was a couple of brothels.
Wow.
I mean, it's a lively place to be involved in, and I think that's the point of going for a walk. I'm converted.
Wait, so you're going to sell your bike?
I'm going to get rid of my bike, and I'm just walking everywhere now.
Old Wayway Express Mogi.
Mogi, and I was like you. I was the same. I hated walking.
Very recently.
But I've got into walking big time now because I find also not only do you get to see everything that's around you, it unwinds my brain for me. And I start to make sense of the madness of my life.
Yes, and what I liked as well was actually feeling like I'm part of the community instead of just wandering around inside my old brain, either listening to music or listening to yet another podcast.
Did you listen to anything while you were walking?
Well, to be honest, I did. I listened to some music, bit of Kid Cudi, but it was good. It gave me a soundtrack for the things that I was looking at. But I still made sure that everybody I walked past, I said hello to and gave everybody a good morning.
Just like even an eyebrow raise, just anything, man.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
A couple of pukanas.
Oh, wow.
Which took people by surprise.
Yeah,
They weren't expecting that.
Yeah, okay.
And I recommend that whenever you're out on a walk and somebody says good morning, hit them with a pukana.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's full on.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Red hot chili peppers there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday. What? Getting late in the day, isn't it, fellas?
Yeah, mate.
Well, it is getting late in the day, and you guys have promised all 4 members of Metallica, who are, of course, in town tonight, they're coming in for an interview before 6 o'clock, you said.
Well, it's classic rock stars, though, isn't it? They'll probably be running late.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but
I wouldn't worry about it too much, man. What are you going to tell them off when they get here?
Well, I'm not going to tell, but that's the problem. I'm not convinced they are coming. Like, how did this even come? Because we've been teasing it throughout the entire show, and I'm worried we're not going to deliver.
Well, yesterday I was on the Instagram. I saw a whole bunch of stuff about, people talking about Metallica and we're going blah, blah, blah. And I thought to myself, and we hadn't talked about it, I was like, well, why don't we get them in for an interview?
Yes.
100%.
So I sent Pugs a message, producer Pugs' son,
right.
a message and said, can you get Metallica on for tomorrow's show? And he sent me that I'll try real hard emoji.
So the I'll try really hard emoji. What is that?
That's the one where it's got his eyes closed.
Squeeze.
He's squinting his eyes real hard. He's squinting so hard that he's got tears coming out of his eyes.
Isn't that a laughing emoji?
No, that's I'm trying really hard.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I feel like...
That's trying really hard.
And then after he sent back the apparent trying really hard emoji, have you heard anything about it since?
Yeah, I chased him up again. I said, how did we go? And he went thumbs up.
Right.
So
and that's
sweet
it.
as.
So we've had no comms with like their management or anything like that.
Keyzie, I don't get involved in that. I talk to the producer. The producer organises after that.
Yeah, behind the scenes. We don't do behind the scenes stuff, Keyzie.
Well,
we're just here to do top class interviews.
Well, I know, but we might not have a top class interview because I'm worried that Mogi's just asked Pugs to get Metallica on.
Did you not hear Mogi say he gave the thumbs up emoji?
Yeah, but it's the emoji before that I'm worried about. He said it's the trying really hard emoji, but he's describing the laughing emoji.
No, that's a trying really hard. You have a look at it.
I feel like Pugs has laughed at what he thinks you're joking, and then you've gone, oh, that's the trying really hard emoji, which I've never even heard of, but it's a laughing emoji. I don't think Metallica's coming.
Well, we'll see.
Right.
We'll see.
I'm confident.
I don't think Pugs would hang us out to dry like that.
Exactly.
Well, no, I don't think it's Pugs' fault.
Pugs is an absolute pro. What? So if they don't turn up, and I've sent him a message saying, can you get them on the show? Yeah, I'll try really hard. And then I say, have you done it? And he gives me the thumbs up. And if they don't then turn up, that's now my fault?
Well, hang on. But the thumbs up emoji...
He wouldn't throw us to the lions like that, Keyzie.
The thumbs up emoji. So was it the blue one that points when it's like comes in and it's pointing up?
It was thumbs up. It was definitely thumbs up.
And it was was the thumb on the top of the emoji or the bottom?
It was definitely on the top. It was on the top. Now, if you're telling me that he was being sarcastic, how am I meant to know what a sarcastic thumbs up looks like?
Exactly.
Why, by using words instead of emojis? Okay,
Well, that's right, and that's on Pugs, because I was using words.
So you're confident they are coming in?
Well, I'm 100% confident based on what I've asked Pugs to deliver and what he said he will deliver.
Right, okay.
Through emojis.
Just chill, Keyzie,
Why
man.
are you chill? We've got the
You're
biggest rock band in the
freaking me
world.
out here.
All right, so
you know what? I'm just going to tell Pugs to tell him to forget it.
let's
It's not
bugger
worth
It's
it, man.
going to
You
freak you
bugger
out,
it.
Keyzie.
Yeah, let's just forget it. I'm going to
Don't
text
worry
Pugs now
about
and
it,
tell
man.
him to cancel it.
Just cancel it.
It's not worth it, man.
Send him a bloody some cry emoji or something.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Radiohead there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. Now, coming up next week, the Swingers Club is back, the Movember edition, Breakfast versus the Drive show. And the fellas on Breakfast were throwing down the gauntlet a little bit with regards to that particular golf competition, throwing a few shots our way, fellas.
They don't think much of you guys, I've got to be honest.
No, they don't.
They think that you guys are horrendous golfers and that you're easy beats.
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
Which is mostly true. It's just that they're pretty... Well, Minogue's terrible and cheats a lot, and Jerry should be better than he is.
Yes.
He grew up playing one of the most prestigious courses in Auckland.
Of course.
So he should be really good. But they kind of had a go at us. We played them earlier in the year. They won, and Mogi, you brought up the point that we need to figure out how we're scoring this thing this time to make sure it's nice and fair. Apparently this morning, though, on the Bricky Show, they were having a go at us again.
Well, I mean, look,
if you want to add the scores together,
I actually think that would have ended up much worse for them.
Yeah, totally.
Because we were tied through 5 holes, and then we beat them by 4 in the next 4 holes. So that would actually seem to indicate we were playing a lot better than they were.
The funniest thing is Minogue's attitude to it, which is reasonably bolshy.
Yeah,
and
for a man I've never seen with a golf club in his hand.
And Hoyte's attitude to it, which is also equally as bolshy for a guy who can't even walk 18 holes.
Yes,
and then Keyzie's like, I don't think we should. Because he knows.
We do need to pick some sort of prize or punishment, I think.
Please let it be another not having to do the show. Please. Those other guys seem so confident.
What about Hauraki donates the entire show's wage for that day to Movember?
Oh, my. Oh, yep.
And that team, the losing team, doesn't get paid, and their wage, instead of going to them, goes to Movember.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I'm right into that. There we go. We'll put that out there.
There you go, eh? Well, that's slightly interesting to me. Now, the reason why it's interesting is because when you're playing Ambrose, is it?
Yes.
The other person has to have at least one shot on the hole.
Yeah, so you're in a pair.
That's right.
But you use the best hit. But both players have to have contributed to the hole.
And so Manaya's arrogance when it comes to golf is, I just don't know where it comes from based on everything you guys have told me, because for the first 4 holes, every single shot was played by Jerry. And then at that point they said, we didn't know that was the rule.
Oh, that's right.
And then that's when they started joining Manaia in as well.
Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, look, and sure, they won the last 4 holes. It's great chat. But I just think if you're not going to apply, if you're going on total shots and you're not applying your, your handicaps there, I just think you guys have got a great chance.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to them losing because they're saying that we should contribute our day's wages for that.
Yeah.
And as we know, Jerry will be contributing 20 times what we contribute. So that would be a real boon.
But that's why he doesn't care, though.
That's right. He doesn't care. He's like,
Whoa. One day of my wages. Oh, wow. What's that? Like 10 grand?
That's right. Although he does have a real issue with giving money to charity and to people worse off him. He's got a real problem with that. So it shows how confident he is.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, I personally am not accepting that because I get paid in Reburger vouchers. And if I don't get my Reburger voucher, I don't know what I'm eating for dinner. So
and I'm not playing, so it doesn't seem fair for me to chip
Jase?
in.
I'm in, man.
All right. If you want to join one of our 2 teams and play with us next week, hauraki.co.nz, get yourself in the draw, and it's all in support of Movember.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Now, plenty coming up after 6, and apparently Old Keyzie has a bone to pick.
I do have a bone to pick, and it's with one member of the Hauraki Big Show team.
Why do we even pretend that it's anyone other than me?
It could be Mogi.
It's
We
never
don't know.
Mogi.
We don't know.
Also, we've got Meat Patty Nips coming up after 6 o'clock as well, giving out some advice.
Yeah, because if you just say we've got Meat Patty Nips coming up, people that have just joined the show have no idea what that is.
Yeah, I think there's more people leaving than joining.
Yeah,
but you're right. It's an advice column. It's meatpattynips69@gmail.com. You flick us in your issue, and the fellas here will try and solve it for you.
That's right. And, of course, coming up after 6, I'm assuming Metallica. Definitely happening.
Down.
Is it definitely happening?
Down.
Is it definitely? That's the White Stripes.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're getting through your Wednesday tickety-boo. You are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reberg here.
Crave-worthy street food freshly made with Reberg, yeah.
Can I just make the point too, by the way, with Metallica coming in very, very soon, a lot of people texting in on 3483 questions that they'd like us to ask. We really don't have time to do that at the moment. We've got obviously the three of us combined have a lot of questions to ask the band, so unfortunately I don't think we're going to get to those questions from the listeners.
Well, but the problem is, right, Metallica's probably going to be on stage in a couple of hours' time.
Yes.
By the time they come in here, do an interview with us, probably 2 breaks, be 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then they've got to get back across Auckland, rush hour traffic to Eden
Well,
Park.
it probably just means it's going to be a reduced amount of time that they're available to us.
Yes.
Right, okay.
All right.
But, geez, Keyzie, I mean, I'll take what I can get, mate.
No,
you know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
saying-
It's Metallica, for God's
No,
sake.
no, I mean, absolutely. I just don't believe that it's going to happen.
Well, that's the thing. I think it's good, man. Don't get your hopes up too high, because when we saw that your hopes were high before, you started freaking out.
You had a panic attack.
Did I have a panic attack?
Yeah, you did.
Wow,
I thought
okay.
you were stroking out on me there for a second.
Oh, you'd know if I was doing that. Do you like Audio Slave?
Yeah.
I do like Audio Slave.
Are you
actually.
a slave to the audio, man?
I am, totally.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Guns Roses there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show.
I think we're taking that a bit too far now. Or?
What do you mean?
Oh, no, never mind. Hey, I've got a bone to pick.
I got a bone to pick!
Last night I was pissing with rain.
It was.
I have a really big umbrella.
God damn it, you do.
It's huge. Makes everyone else's look tiny. And Jason and I walked back to the car park where we park after the show, and it's probably, 400 metres?
Yeah, if that.
And pissing with rain.
Yeah, and it was absolutely pouring.
It was pouring down, and I said to Jase, hey, man, do you want to jump under my umbrella, which is huge? He's like, nah, I'm all good, man. And he put his hoodie up. It's like a sweatshirt hood up. He's like, I don't mind getting a little wet, Keyzie. And I'm like, just come underneath my giant umbrella and you won't get wet at all. Nah, I'm all good, man.
Now, Jase, I'd like to hear your side of it.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We should have started with the bullshit side of it.
No, well, I'd like to know, because to me it feels like you would rather drown than be emasculated by stepping underneath Keyzie's protective umbrella.
Can I just say, firstly, Keyzie, how much I appreciated the gesture.
What about this gesture?
There was just something weird about it.
No, there wasn't. There was not something weird about it.
It was like, there was almost a vibe, of like, geez, Hoodie J, you're looking a little cold there, little fella. Why don't you crawl in under the duvet here with old Keyzie?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
As soon as Keyzie started describing it, I had that vibe. I got
yes.
Really? You didn't get like a vibe of just two guys walking to a car park while one's getting really wet?
Well, I'll be honest with you, I've never seen that.
What?
Two guys under the same umbrella.
But that doesn't mean it can't happen.
I'm not saying it can't.
Look, I've got no judgment if fellas want to get under an umbrella together.
Well, why would you judge them anyway? It's just, look, that guy's umbrella's huge, and he's clearly mates with that other guy because he's keeping him dry. What's wrong with that?
As I say, what people do in their private time is their business,
private time. This is us walking back from...
I don't have an issue with it.
Well, it seems like you did.
I guess whatever you're comfortable with.
Yeah, totally, man.
Well, I'm not asking
And it doesn't feel like you were comfortable, Jase.
Look, there were just some vibes.
Right, so I made you uncomfortable, did I? By asking you if you want shelter under my umbrella.
Yeah, a little bit, Keyzie.
Okay, well, I didn't realise. What can I... I'm sorry.
As I say...
I don't pressure you into doing anything you don't want to do.
Look, I appreciated the gesture, and it was just a bit weird.
Did you think he had ulterior motives?
I didn't want to think that.
You know, guilty, okay, busted. If you'd come under the umbrella, I would have tried it on with you, all right? Yeah, are you happy?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Raconteurs there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening.
Hey, fellas, the World Series of Kiwi Pong is returning once again. It is happening at Sweatshop Brew Kitchen, which is up here in Auckland.
Yes.
It's happening November the 29th, which I believe is a Saturday.
Yes.
And I'll be competing in that competition with Minogue Stewart from The Breakfast Show. The winner of the competition gets over $10,000. There are only two team spots left. Head to hauraki.co.nz, grab a mate, get yourself along to that competition. Fellas, we've got, friggin' half an hour, just over half an hour left of the radio show.
How exciting.
Well, I know it's very exciting that we've got a little bit of the radio show left,
Yes.
but you promised Metallica were coming,
Yeah.
all 4 members.
Woo!
The problem is, up next we've got meetpattynips69@gmail.com. Are we going to drop that for Metallica?
Well, yes, we would.
We would if they were here.
Yeah,
yes,
if they were here.
Totally.
Really?
Obviously, of course you would.
Come on, man.
Well, it's a staple part of the show. Which
Yeah.
is
Well, I know, but it's Metallica we're talking about here, Keyzie.
Right.
Come on, Keyzie.
I
man.
believe they're on their way.
Yeah, I believe they're on their way.
Yes.
But do you have proof that they're on their way, or are you just saying that?
Well, I mean, Pugs wouldn't have said that he had tried his very best and that he had secured them if he hadn't.
Exactly.
He didn't say any of those words. He sent you a thumbs up emoji.
And look, if anyone should be freaking out, it will be Pugs. So I don't know why you're getting so antsy about it. It's not your job to worry about that. It's Pugs' job.
Well, I can't help what I'm worrying about, okay?
Keyzie, can I give you a little bit of advice, man?
Please.
Always look on the bright side of life, man.
Thank you, Mug.
You should be looking at this as a glass half full, not a glass half empty.
Yeah, could you
What
write
a
that
huge
down,
opportunity
actually,
this is for you
Totally,
and for
man.
us to interview the biggest rock and roll band in the world, even though they have admittedly fallen off the last sort of 7 or 8 albums.
We can sort of stop mentioning that because that doesn't matter. The thing I'm really worried about is promising all show that all 4 members of Metallica are coming in and then them not showing up. It makes us look like we're liars.
Well, it makes Pugs look like a liar.
Yeah, totally.
It doesn't make me look like a liar.
but we're the ones saying it on air.
I know we're saying it on air based on the trust that we've got in James
Pugson.
Pugsley, the producer of The Big Show.
And what it is showing me and the audience is what a worrywart you are, Keyzie.
I'm not a worrywart,
Oh,
Jase.
warty Keyzie.
Oh, warty Keyzie.
Is that really funny, is it? Warty Keyzie.
It's got a ring to it.
No, it doesn't. Here's Everlast.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Metallica there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening. Let's give out some
Well, hang
advice.
on, no, because I put that song in because this is where we're supposed to be chatting to Metallica.
Yes.
And we were going to say, wherever I may roam, Metallica. Speaking of which, the fellas are here, but they're not here.
Traffic's shocking out there, man.
Yeah.
I was just having a look. It's
It
not
is.
good.
We've got
It is
almost
not
no
good.
time left in the show.
Look, mate, if they don't turn up, they don't turn up. But it's not on us. It's on them. They should be ashamed of themselves. You make a commitment to one of the top radio shows in the country, and then you don't bother to turn up. You don't think about, look, I've got to leave the stadium at this time in order to get to this place at this time and make the meeting time that I promised. It's shocking.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah.
And I'll be jumping straight on their Instagram account to have a bloody good go at them.
Totally.
A bloody good go.
I'm fuming at the moment.
They're bastards. 69
gmail.com. Get in touch with the fellas. It's a real email address. If you need advice on anything, let us know. And if we read it out on the show, you get a $50 Reburger voucher. This one comes from Anonymous Fellas. G'day, fellas. After some genuine advice here, fellas. Grabbed a Bunnings snag the other day and left it in my van cup holder while loading timber. When I hopped back in, it was gone. Clean vanish, no crumbs, no sauce, nothing.
Wow.
And then I spot my workmate nearby chewing suspiciously with that guilty hamster cheek look. Onion in his beard, grease shining like he moisturized with canola oil. I'm like, bro, did you take my snag? He goes, you snooze, you lose. after pretty much deep-throating my sausage.
Yeah.
Suffice to say, I was seething as we didn't have time to get another. My questions are, do I demand a new sausage? Do I demand that? Or does the law, you snooze, you lose, actually have a place here? Cheers, fellas. Anonymous.
It absolutely does. You snooze, you lose was one of the first laws enacted. You snooze, you lose.
Right, okay, so...
It's like looters' rights.
Can I just say on that front, I bought a chicken wrap today. $15 it was too.
Yeah.
And it looks shit.
I walk out before I've even had a bite to do wheeze. I come back and old Mogie
hoeing into the bastard.
And he said that very thing. You snooze, you lose, Hawdy Joe. And I went, fair cop.
Yep.
Right, you were sweet with that.
Totally, man. That's how it goes.
So that goes for anything.
Yes.
You snooze, right?
Yeah.
You lose.
But he didn't snooze.
Can you write that down?
No, I don't need to.
But it is snoozing. It doesn't mean actual sleeping. It means if you're inattentive for even a moment, I will take advantage of you in that moment.
Be it on your head.
That's right. Any weakness you show, be it to my advantage. Always.
Right, okay. And so, let's just say I had some cash. I'd got out my life savings.
Yeah, had.
And it was sitting in front of me there, and I was about to hand it over to, I don't know, invest it, I don't know.
Yeah.
But then I looked away for 1 second, and you grabbed my entire life savings.
Yeah.
Would that count as snoozing and
you
losing?
Snooze.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
man.
you snooze, so you just lost. Now, next time, what's going to happen?
Well, I'm gonna be onto
You're not going to
it.
snooze.
Yeah. What account would you get that out of?
Well, it'd be my life savings account.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Right, so this guy just has to...
He's just got to cop it sweet.
He's got to cop it.
Now he's got to keep an eye out for when his mate snoozes.
So
that will be an opportunity for his
retribution.
Mate to lose.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how the world works, Keyzie.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
And would you believe it? The fellas have just turned up from Metallica.
Yeah.
Where? What? Where?
They're out there.
Yeah, in the studio.
You're shitting me.
They're right there, Keyzie.
Can't you see them,
Well, I
Keyzie?
can see one guy. Is that James Hetfield?
Yeah, he's a big unit now. He's put on a little bit of weight. How good. It's a bloody shame. Never mind. You
snooze, you lose.
No, hang on, because if Metallica is in fact out there, which it looks like they are,
yes.
Surely we can just drag the show out a little bit.
No.
Well, why not?
Well, I've got places to be, man.
And it's the night show.
I'm going to Metallica tonight. I'm buggered if I'm missing that.
I know you don't want to miss Metallica, but they're literally right out there in the office.
But can you see any instruments?
Well, no, they're not going to play music for you, but they can come and have a yarn.
I'm not paying all that money I paid to, see them talk. I want them to rock out on stage. I need to go home and get in my leathers.
This is my job, Keyzie. This is my job. So, I'm willing to talk to Metallica while I'm getting paid, but outside of this time, I'm off home.
Right, so if Metallica stopped you in the street outside of the hours of your contract, you wouldn't say g'day.
Correct.
Why are you wearing leathers?
What do you mean, man? It's a heavy metal concert.
It's not a biker gang meetup. What are you doing? Leathers.
Yeah.
Right, Mogi, are you wearing leathers?
I'm wearing leathers, yeah. Everyone wears leathers to Metallica concerts.
Right, okay.
It's just standing.
Right, okay. James Hetfield's literally waving at us, asking if it's all
Don't
good to
wave
come
at him
in.
because he'll just come in. Just ignore him.
Wave at him.
Just look away.
Ignore him. He's an
Keyzie,
absolute coozer.
What the people want to know, mate, is what's for tea tonight with you?
I don't know. James Hetfield's literally waving, saying...
Don't look at him, Keyzie.
He's gesturing. He wants to
keep
come in.
talking and looking at me.
I'd rather look at him. Okay, this is really awkward. Oh my God, Lars Ulrich's there as well. Fellas, let's just let them in. Fellas?
I'm off home.